Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and today we have some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and today is the day 3 brand new weapons have been added to the game, and we are going to be opening over 50 advanced supply drops in an attempt to get some of these new weapons. Now the new weapons are going to be the STG-44, the SVO sniper rifle, along with the Blunderbuss shotgun. And yes, I have my game updated this time. The last time we did a supply drop opening video, I didn't have the update actually live on my Xbox yet at the time. Other people did, but some people didn't, and I was one of the people that didn't have it, so I didn't even have a chance of getting into the new weapons. But as you guys can see, the STG-44 is right here. It's possible to get, but I need to get it from supply drops or advanced supply drops. Go over here to shotguns. You have the Blunderbuss right here, along with sniper rifles. We have the SVO. So apparently, originally, we were going to get the Blunderbuss by default, and then you were going to have to go ahead and actually acquire the variants from supply drops. But they ended up changing that. Like, it was actually put out that we were going to get the Blunderbuss originally, and then they changed it. Apparently, it was a typo. Maybe it was a miscommunication at Sledgehammer. But regardless, yeah, we don't get this. We don't get this Blunderbuss right away, which is kind of disappointing. We have no weapons, so we're gonna have to actually go ahead and hopefully get lucky via supply drops. And that's what we're gonna do here in this video, is open up over 50 of them. Let's go ahead and see what we get. We get Atlas Ranger pants and Sentinel Operator Exo right away, along with the improved action for the Lynx. So that's gonna be +1 to your fire rate and -1 to your handling. Doesn't seem very great. These are, of course, just pieces for different kinds of sets, but the sets I like are neither one of those, so I'm not too excited about those. SN6 Jerry, we have the whiteout loadout. Okay, I'm actually excited about that because I really like the whiteout set, and apparently I'm missing the Exo along with the pants, and I'll be able to have the entire set. I like the whiteout set. It's black and white. It looks really cool. It's one of my favorite looking sets in the game, as well as the SN6 Jury, which it's sad to say I don't have that gun unlocked yet because I've been playing a lot of PS4 lately, so I haven't been ranking up here on the Xbox. The Deep Sea Diver loadout! Oh, no way. That's so cool. All right, we also get the AS1 Extended, so that's kind of cool as well. But the Deep Sea Diver loadout, real quick. I want to go down here, go to customization. We'll go down to, no, that's the one I like. Let's go. Yeah, I'll change this one. This is one I mess around with a lot. So go loadout, and where's our Deep Sea Diver? There's a Deep Sea Diver one. I've noticed that you can actually get like a surfer, you can get a surfer Exo, which basically looks like a little mini surfboard. What do they call them? Like a boogie board or something? Like you have that as your Exo. And then of course, I think I have the helmet. Do I have the surfer helmet? I think I might have. I can't remember. Yes, I have the surfer hat, and there's like a surfer shirt. That would be cool to have the whole surfer set. That would be really, really cool. But yeah, I like that. I like that. Very happy about that. Let's see what we get here. We're not even that far into this. We already got something I was really happy about. So. Hey guys, isn't that the legendary gloves? Or at least they look exactly the same as legendary gloves. But got the SAC 3 loaner. Where was that thing a couple months ago? I remember I opened up like 40 advanced supply drops one day trying to get a single SAC 3. I didn't get a single one of them, but now I just have a bunch of them, including the royalty variant. This one's going to give you +2 to your range, -2 to your fire rate. Interesting, along with the Sledgehammer Games Exo. I don't see people ever rocking the SHG Exo. Psychedelic helmet, the whiteout knee pads. Apparently I already had those. I still need the boots, or I still need the pants along with the Exo suits, that kind of things. The Morse Slung. -1 to your fire rate, +1 mobility. That doesn't seem very great to me. You don't want to lose any more fire rate than you have to on the Moors. Now, I use a silver bullet, which does reduce your fire rate, but increases, like, wall penetration, which is pretty awesome, along with the IMR royalty. All right. All right. That is so cool. Okay, so +1 damage, +2 to your range, +1 to your handling. You're going to lose a bit of fire rate and accuracy. Interesting. Let's go in here. Let's change around the MP11 class here. I want to try this out. IMR Bore Strike, IMR Royalty, which apparently is about the same idea, huh? Except this one's going to give you some increase to your accuracy. So it's going to be about the same as the Bore Strike. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. But it's a Royalty, which means it's more rare, therefore cooler. That is going to be pretty cool. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to get any kind of a royalty weapon. I'm trying to get as many royalty weapons, I think, as possible here in Advanced Warfare. Here we have 50 more advanced supply drops to go. Let's see what we get. The Arachnid Exo. Alright, Nigerian Police Exo. I've seen that before. But the Arachnid Exo, that must be a new one, I would assume. And the Red-Eye Coyote. I've heard of this one, but I don't think I've ever had it before. +1 accuracy, +1 range, -1 fire rate. Yeah. Oh, you can't have any optical attachments. Well, still, that's actually pretty good. That's actually an improvement on the base ARX, especially. Because for me personally, I like to run a foregrip and a silencer on the ARX here. But then again, is that just optical attachments, or is it no attachments whatsoever? I'm pretty sure it's optical attachments. But the Arachnid Exo, that's just... okay. Alright, so that's going to be interesting. Maybe we'll be sure to check that out towards the end of the video. Hopefully we end up getting some more pieces to the Arachnid set. The Psychedelic Exo, EM1 the End, along with the Marine Expeditionary. Yeah, Expeditionary, yeah, that makes sense. But helmet, which I'm not too excited about. The KBA Exo, oh, wow, Sac 3 Isolated. Alright, the Isolated is going to be +3 damage, -3 to your handling, but come equipped with a red dot sight, so that's basically the same idea as the Royalty, is it not? That's the same idea as the MP11 Goliath, right? What? Let me check this out. I keep getting these things. I keep wanting to like go stop and like go look at them. Sorry. So Sac 3, right? Sac 3 Isolated, Sac 3 Royalty. Yeah, they are exactly the same, except the Royalty is Royalty colored and the Isolated is not. Okay, so that's interesting. Well, look at this. I have a bunch of Sac 3 singles now, whereas before I couldn't get any. I remember opening a 40 advanced supply drops, hoping just to get one of them. That's all I really cared about. That's what I really wanted to get. I didn't end up getting any of them. A Clown Exo? What? Okay, so now I need to check that out. Okay, this supply drop opening is going to take forever if I keep getting all new stuff. Alright, let's go to Exos, and where's our Clown Exo? Did I pass it already? I don't want to pass already. There's the Arachnid Exo. Let's take a peek at that real quick. Okay, that's gross. I'm not a fan of spiders, personally, so you definitely tell that's supposed to be like a spider. Like, you look at it, it's supposed to have like the hairy spider legs. Ugh. I'm not a giant fan. Where is that Exo? Where is that Exo? I'm not seeing it yet. I'm still not seeing it. Clown Exo. There she is. Okay, so that's a thing. It's like purple. It's got some teal in there and some white, of course, and red. Ugh, it's weird. I can't imagine if there's a clown face that gives you like the face from It or something. That would be really, really cool. Back to supply drops, ladies and gentlemen. Back to these supply drops. And we got so much cool stuff already, but not what we came here for. I want to walk away from this video with at least one variant of the STG. I can live without the SVO. I can live without the Blunderbuss. I want the STG, and we get a Marine Cavalry Exo there. What now? What now? What now? Okay, Baby Believer loadout. Alright, Pytech Royalty! Alright! We keep getting royalty weapons! Alright, so that's going to be +3 range, -1 accuracy, -1 fire rate, minus magazine size, and yeah, that looks actually pretty cool. I haven't used the Pytech a whole lot, but yeah, now that we have a royalty variant of it, maybe we'll mess around with it a little bit more. I don't think I actually had any really good variants of the Pytech anyway, so Link's variable, that comes pretty equipped with a variable zoom, as you might imagine, but you're going to lose 2 accuracy in exchange for that, so that's interesting. Alright, the MP11 Savior, Sentinel Operator Pants, and the AMR9 Hip Shot, but the Savior here for the MP11, it's okay. Increasing the fire rate a little bit, giving you a free laser sight if you want to hip fire that. I never actually used the MP11 much with laser sight. Not much at all. The Believer Boots, the Paratrooper Helmet, which is really cool. I hope to get the Paratrooper set, but I already had the helmet, so actually, I don't think there's an entire set. I think there's a Paratrooper. There might be an Exo for it. Alright, the Amelie Chicanery. Alright, which is like the same idea as the Amelie Royalty. Which, do I have the Amelie Royalty? I may have that already. But yeah, we got an Elite there. Not too bad. If I didn't have it, I have it now. But actually, I think I did have that. Because I remember the increased fire rate on the Amelie that already has a pretty high fire rate. Plus the lower magazine size really messed with me. Because I was just like shooting through my bullets so quickly. So I still kind of opt out. Deep Sea Diver Exo! But I still opt out for the Amelie Subverter more often than not when I'm using the Amelie, but the Deep Sea Diver Exo. Alright, so that's really cool. It's got little rockets on the back. Real quick, let's go take a peek at that. No, not 2. Let's go down to 3. Let's go down to Exo Suit. Alright, Deep Sea Diver, Deep Sea Diver. Where are you going to hide the Deep Sea Diver? Wait, can I sort these? I can't sort these here, can I? That stinks. Wish I could sort these by alphabetical order. That would just be fantastic. Right here is the Deep Sea Diver one. You got the little rocket torpedo things on the back. That is just cool looking. That is really cool. Then the chest is still there, and I've got the surfer hat. Like, I could get an entire aquatic theme going here if I get some more pieces. So that would be pretty cool. We still have 40 more advanced supply drops. We've got a lot of cool stuff so far. The S12U, alright, and a fireproof mask, which I don't think I had that yet, so now I just need the shirt and the gloves, and the royalty boots, which I have the Exo and I have the pants, so that's going to be pretty cool. But what's this U do? It's +1 to your fire rate, -1 to your accuracy. I don't think that'd be the greatest thing for the S12, because by default you have an 8-round mag, and not having extended mags, and even like an even higher fire rate would be insane, but royalty boots, that's going to be pretty cool. I'd love to get the whole royalty set. Do any of you guys have the whole royalty set? Because I've actually heard that some of the pieces of the royalty set are actually legendary quality. I'm not sure about that, but I've heard that. X-Ray Helmet, the Amelie Swift, handling and accuracy, meh. And the Marine loadout, which we got earlier. And, no, we got the helmet earlier, now we have the loadout for it. But I'll probably get rid of it because I'm not too interested in that set. It doesn't look that great. The AS-1 Reckless, which is going to increase your fire rate and give you rapid fire. So you're going to be shooting pretty quick with that. The Heavy Shield Disruptor, along with the AS-1 Sweeper, +1 damage, -1 to your fire rate. Could be okay. Doesn't seem too bad, but then again, the fire rate on the AS1's already kind of bad. Okay, so those are the Biohazard knee pads. I still need the boots to finish out the set. I believe I had the knee pads already, and that's an Atlas Orbital EXO. I'll probably just get rid of that, because I'm not too keen on the Atlas Orbital set. Atlas Engineer EXO, Luchador EXO. Okay, then! It's got a Luchador on the back. It's gold and it's red. And it's got a Luchador on the back. Okay, that is pretty sick. We have the Solitary for the SAG 3, but I really like that Luchador EXO. That thing is pretty cool looking. It's like if it wasn't like it's got like Hulk Hogan colors. Okay. Okay, right there we have the dog block. All right, so that is going to be the that's going to be the Blunderbuss, which is going to give you -1 to your accuracy, +1 to your range. That could be pretty good, right? Increasing the range on it. I don't know. Then we have the SVO Fury, which is going to be -1 to your fire rate, +1 to your mobility. Interesting. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. We'll go shotgun first. Let's try out the no. Now I have the default Blunderbuss since I got the it says I got a variant of it. That's pretty cool. So let's try out this dog lock here. What's this thing going to be like? Oh my goodness, this thing is something. It looks like something out of Mob the Dead, right? All right, so I heard the time between shots on this thing is insane. So let's go ahead and see. Can you guys not be moving? I want to see if I can hit someone. All right, so I hit that guy and killed him all the way down range, but good God, the time between shots. Hold on, let's see if I can get these guys to be maybe a bit more still. All right, still guy. Awesome. Okay, so that didn't even kill him. I did hit him, but look at the time. Oh my God, that time between shots. Alright, so you're not going to be able to kill people at that kind of a range. That time between shots is really insane. Like, I was able... Did I kill that? I can't tell. Hold on. That thing's standing still. Stay still. What? No, stay still. Yeah. No, that didn't kill it. Interesting. So, I don't know. I'm not entirely... I'll try out the weapon, but man, it looks like it'll probably kill close range. Usually one-hit kills like... Okay, did I miss right there? Or is that just not a kill? Like, real quick. Maybe it's so inaccurate that I'm not hitting them with, like, everything at once. Maybe they need to be even closer. Oh, yeah, look at the accuracy. Look how far the crosshairs are on this thing. Yeah, it's pretty inaccurate, I would say. Oh, my God. All right, so I seem to melt him when I hip-fired. So let's actually hip-fire in that direction. I don't know. I'll have to give the weapon a shot. That thing is certainly weird. Now we have the SVO, and we got the Fury variant. So let's try out the Fury variant just to get an idea what this thing's like. Oh, yeah, this is totally the Dragunov. You even have the same scope look and everything. Definitely the Dragunov. Okay, it's got a weird-looking scope. I don't know how much I like the scope, but it's got a lot of recoil. A lot of kick between shots, so... Ooh, and the scope feels weird, because I'm used to the Moors, right? I've been sniping a lot more on the PlayStation, so, like, the scope feels weird. Like, the scope end just feels odd, and it kicks so much. Like, look how much the gun kicks as I zoom out. Like, look at it go straight up. Right there, you didn't get a really good look at it because I was doing that, but check this out. Shoot, go up. The gun bounces. Look at it go up wherever I unscope after shooting. That's really weird. That thing kicks a lot, so definitely interested in trying that. Alright, so we got the SVO, and we got the Blunderbuss. Now I just need the STG-44. Now we have 34 more advanced supply drops to go. Hopefully we get them. Medic Gloves, Biohazard Mask, and the NA-45 Exact. I already have, of course, the entire Sentinel Medic set. Biohazard, I'm just looking for the boots right now. Deep Sea Diver Helmet and the Arachnid Helmet. Alright, Deep Sea Diver Helmet. Must put it on. Must put it on. That is so cool. Helmets. Deep Sea Diver Helmet, where are you? Don't hide from me. Don't hide from me right now, Deep Sea Diver Helmet. Don't you hide from me. There you That is so cool. Alright, so let's grab that. Let's grab the Deep Sea EXO. Where's Deep Sea EXO? If I remember right, it was like, yeah, there it is. That is so silly looking. I might have to actually break my little bonus for wearing an entire set and getting 5% more XP just to be able to run around with that, because that is just silly looking. That is just silly yet fun. People are just going to be confused when they see me, which will give me a tactical advantage. And yes, there's a freaking clown mask. Of course there's a clown mask. Why wouldn't there be a clown mask? Of course there's a clown mask. That thing is terrifying. What? The Lagoon helmet, that looks really cool, because I really like the green, the blue, but the clown mask, like, why is there a clown mask? I guess it's there to go with the clown EXO, and it would make sense, right? So let's grab the clown mask. Where's our horribly scary clown mask? Clown mask. I hate these things. So, there she is. I passed it like right away. Okay, so that's terrifying. Alright, so let's grab that along with the clown EXO. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, indeed. That is terrifying. I could probably make a whole set to make that look really cool and make it so everything kind of works together. I think I'm going to do that. That's That's awesome. Okay, Deep Sea Diver was cool, but I think I'm going to run the Clown one now. I don't know which one I want to run. They're all just so horrifying. All right, an 845 Royalty, ladies and gentlemen. A new Royalty weapon. That's going to give you +3 to your damage, -3 to your fire rate, and +1 to your handling. But unfortunately, I don't have the 845 unlocked yet because I am level 9 on the Xbox right now. So, we get a new Royalty. That's a lot of royalties so far. We are getting really lucky with the royalties in this opening video. Nigerian Armored Pants. You have the Contractor EXO along with the AMR9 Featherweight. Okay, the improved action, the Atlas Ranger shirt, a Disco EXO, which I believe I had already, but still, it's a really cool looking EXO. It's basically the Disco thing. It just moves around a lot. It's really cool. Biohazard pants, come on, just give me the Biohazard boots so I can have the whole set. Just please and thank you. M1 irons, the Stranger, +1 range, -1 handling. Could be okay. KF5 Sporter, +1 range, -1 handling. Not so great on that one either. We'll see. We'll see. That wasn't the greatest opening right there. Fireproof boots. All right. Another. I already had the Royalty EXO. Can I get another piece of Royalty gear, please? The cap, maybe the shirt, the loadout, anything like that. I've had the EXO. That's like my 4th Royalty EXO. And there's some of you guys out there, I'm sure, that just don't have any Royalty EXOs. That stinks. The fireproof boots. I still need the shirt and the gloves. And the Cowboy HBR, which actually isn't the worst thing in the world. Cowboy for the HBR is pretty nice. Sentinel Airborne EXO, the Sledgehammer cap, and the MP11 Express. Meh. Not so great on that one. MP11 Airborne, ASM1 Royalty. All right, another. How many royalties am I gonna get in this video? This is seriously. This is insane. This is insane. So the ASM1 Royalty is basically the Speakeasy reskinned, and yeah, so I'm probably gonna rock that when I rock the ASM1. That's so cool. Then you got the Believer gloves, which I didn't really like the Believer set personally. So, but we got the ASM1 Royalty. How many freaking royalties am I gonna get in this video? Holy crap, it's insane. The KF5 Genuine. Let's see. So you can't have any optical attachments, but you get damage and accuracy, but you lose range. Like, that seems pretty good. All right, that seems like it'd be a pretty good variant. I like that actually a lot. Tiki helmet, which I had before. That is a cool looking mask. It reminds me a lot of COD Ghost for obvious reasons. But EM1 magnified, +1 range, -1 handling. Could be alright. I want an EM1 that increases the fire rate. That's what I'd really like to have. And that's going to be a Lagoon EXO. Did I already have the Lagoon EXO? I don't know, but I love the Lagoon set because it's just the green and blues, like 2 of my favorite colors. They go so well together. So bright, so vibrant. I love them. The Ball 27 Tactical. You get +1 range, -1 handling. That's very tactical, that extra range. So tactical. Alright, so you get the Radical EXO. The Biohazard boots! They finally dropped! We have the Biohazard set now! I finally have another complete set. I don't have to actually rock this. Alright, back to the operator here. Let's go ahead and change this around. Let's change around custom outfit 1 from the Sentinel Medic, which I've had on for like ever. Actually, let's make a whole new set. We'll go down here. And this is actually the Biohazard set itself, if I recall correctly. Biohazard boost, so I'm on there. Then, oh wait, you can press X to equip the entire set. Bam! Entire set. Awesome. Alright, how do I make that my default one? Yes, make that my default. Yes, I can now rock the Biohazard set and still get the 5% extra XP. But I really want to rock the Clown set. The Clown set is really cool, but look at that set! Like, how can you not want to use this set? It's really cool looking. It is really, really cool looking. Well, we finally got the boots to drop. That is awesome. Along with a ton of royalties. We got the SVO, we got the Blunderbuss. Those gloves are awesome. I had those gloves a while back, and I kept them. I used them on like every set that I was rocking because the gloves are like the only part of your character that you can really see while actually playing the game. And so being able to see the green gloves was really cool. So those are actually really cool gloves. The Expanse. I guess what I call the Expanse is they give it all the extra range. It's expanding on you, but you're losing a bit of fire rate, which could actually be an okay give and take. That is going to be an Atlas Engineer loadout. That looks really cool, actually. I like the red. The red loadouts look really cool. The Guardian, that's going to be -1 to your handling, +1 to your accuracy, so that's not the greatest thing in the world. This is going to give you a free attachment in exchange for some range, so it could be okay, depending on if you want to use the laser sight. On the IMR, Passionate EXO, Punk EXO, and the Unforgiving Truth! Alright, so what's this? Gosh, alright, so that's going to be, it's like +1, -1 to like literally everything. So, -1 damage, +1 accuracy, -1 fire rate, +1 range, +1 to your handling, -1 to your mobility. So, that's certainly interesting, but it's Elite M1 irons, so I'm definitely happy about that. I didn't mean to back out right there. But, that's pretty cool. The Gallant, Whiteout EXO! Whiteout EXO! We didn't have the EXO before. You would think the Whiteout EXO would be, I don't know, more white than gray. That's a really gray EXO. They should call it the grayed out EXO. It's not as white as I would like it to be. I want it to be like Snow White, like not like the Seven Dwarfs, but it's like very bright white. That's what I'm looking for. And here we got with the Feeling Lucky. I think I might have actually had that one. I'm not sure, but it's going to be -1 to your damage and -1 to your handling in exchange for some extra range. Which pistols, man, they usually have some pretty bad range. Even after the buff, I'm finding that the garage isn't the greatest thing in the world. So, Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe that would be a pretty good secondary. I'm starting to run secondaries a bit more here in Advanced Warfare. Those are the gloves. I already had the gloves. Give me the pants, please. Give me the pants, please. And speaking of pants, we got some Nigerian pants, which everybody wants. 15 more Advanced Supply Drops, ladies and gentlemen. Disco helmet. The quarterback along with the Nigerian police helmet. Ugh, nothing great there. I've already had all those things there. AK-12 fluted, which sounds interesting. It's going to be +1 mobility, -1 accuracy. Nigerian command loadout along with Atlas Ranger shin guards. Nothing really too great there. Come on, I need an STG here. I need an STG. This is, come on, you guys can't be doing me like this. Atlas Ranger EXO. You guys can't be doing me like this. Where's the STG? I need the STG. I had the Surfer shirt. The Nile Esports EXO. I saw them actually advertising that on the main menu when I got on today. That's for, of course, the Nile Esports. So I guess there's some of you guys out there that really want that. Maybe if you're a fan of the Nile. But I don't pay too much attention to competitive Call of Duty, as you guys know. So that's okay. I won't get rid of it. I won't redeem it for XP. I'll keep it because that's really cool. It's also pretty cool that like something like in the Call of Duty community, whether it's on YouTube or competitive COG or whatever, it's cool that they have actually made their way into the game with their own exosuit and stuff. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. What are we going to get here? Atlas 45. That's a Nigerian armored helmet. That's a really cool looking helmet. I'm not going to lie. And that's the whiteout helmet, which I already had. Give me the pants. Please just give me the pants. I have 10 more. Can I just get any kind of an STG? I don't care if it's the worst possible variant. Just please give me that along with the whiteout boots. That would just be fantastic. Or the pants, or whichever one it is I need. I'm losing track now. I've opened so many supply drops today. Biohazard shirt. I have the full set for that. The Trapper loadout. It's really cool. Really cool, but I already have that as well. And the AK-12 feeder. 8 more. I'm getting a feeling the one weapon. All I wanted today, Ace's helmet. The one thing I wanted today, I got so many cool things. I got so many royalties, so many cool pieces of customization gear for my character. But I need the STG. That's the gun. It's making a return from World at War, the last World War II game. You guys know I need it. I need it. Fireproof gloves. That's cool. I still need the shirt. The Raider. That's a good variant, but I'm just gonna start crying. Come on, we only got a small amount left. Small amount left. You got the Believer EXO. That's cool. You got the black and white. That's okay. I mean, you're losing damage but getting fire rate. It's like meh. It's kind of an even trade, I suppose. I don't know. Don't do me like this. I need it. The Bulldog face hammer. Is that good? I don't have a good variant of the Bulldog yet, so I don't know if that's good. +2 to your accuracy, +1 damage, but you can't have optical attachments? Or is that no attachments whatsoever? I imagine that's no attachments whatsoever. I can't tell. I really can't tell because I don't have the gun unlocked yet. I can't mess around with it yet, but it looks like it'd be pretty good. We'll have to see, but it might be nice to actually have a good variant of the Bulldog, because the base Bulldog itself is pretty weak sauce. 4 more, ladies and gentlemen. 4 more. M1 Irons royalty to Nile Esports loadout. Okay, so I'm getting so many royalties today. And wait, that's the same thing as the Unforgiving Truth, the last one we got, because I know it's because it's -1 or +1 to everything. So it's the same as that other league I had, but of course it's royalty, therefore cooler. And then the Nile Esports loadout, that's cool as well, but come on. We got 3 more. Just any version of the STG. Any variant. Ooh, the Death Trumpet, huh? Losing some accuracy, but gaining handling. Well, that doesn't seem like a very good trade-off, but it looks really cool. Like, real quick, though. Let's back out of here real quick. Like, let's make a class with that. Let's go shotgun. Let's go to the Death Trumpet and just see what that... Now, that is a cool-looking gun right there. I see why they call it the Death Trumpet. Look at the hipfire spray on this thing. It's insane. This gun is so cool-looking. But I just don't see how it's going to be effective. I really don't. We'll have to play with it, but that time between shots is insane. Like, what are you supposed to do? Shoot at a guy and then just jump around like this? Like, oh, no, time out. I gotta get my other guy, get back in. Okay, we're ready to go again. All right, time out. Everybody stop shooting. Time out. Everybody stop. Okay, back to it. Time out. Like, it's... that time between shots is insane. It is simply insane. Alright, 2 more. Come on, you guys can't do me like this. Where is the STG? You can't do me like this. Oh, the Marine EXO, the Believer knee pads, and the Showdown. Ah, you can't do me like that. You can't do me like this. We're down to the last one. Last supply drop. Very last one. It's right here. I haven't got the STG. I haven't gotten it whatsoever. I don't care. Give me the worst variant of it. I don't care, because that'll at least actually unlock me the base variant. Please, for the love of crime, just give it to me. Please. Please. Elite. Oh! They gave me the Surfer EXO, which is really cool, because it's like a boogie board on your back, but they didn't give me the STG. Why did they not give me the STG? Why do you have to do me like this, Sledgehammer? I need the STG. I need it. That's what I'm most excited for. I'm so excited for the STG that I don't have it. Let's go here to assault rifles. I got so many good things today, but not the one thing I came here for, which was an STG. That's the one thing I came here for. Literally the one thing. That would not be so easily defeated, Sledgehammer. You would not win so easily. I went and bought more supply drops, and we're going to be opening even more here in this video. We get the fireproof pants, the whiteout knee pads. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this. I just do not need any of that, to be perfectly honest. Come on now. We got 12 more. 12 more. I even bought even more here, so we can hopefully get us a whiteout shirt. I don't need the shirt. Give me the pants. You give me so many pieces of whiteout gear today. So many pieces. So many. Come on now. Come on. Compliant. All right. Backdraft EXO. All right. Cool looking EXO. I'm not going to lie. It's all fiery. It's probably going to be moving around. I like it. Get the armored loadout. That could also be pretty cool, but come on. Come on. STG. Any variant of it whatsoever. I don't care. Ooh. This is going to be the Vengeance. Accuracy, -1 to your handling, and you get a foregrip. I don't think I'd like that very much because I like the quick draw, I like the extend mag, and I like having, of course, advanced rifling on the S12. So I don't know about all that. The fire and brimstone there, you're going to get that +2 damage, -2 to your fire rate. Some people say it's great. I still don't like it unless you have, of course, rapid fire on. The rapid, the biohazard knee pads. I already have the whole biohazard set. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry, ladies and gentlemen. The Bulldog royalty. More royalty weapons. Well, what in the world? It's going to be +1 to your accuracy, +1 to your handling. What's the downside? It looks like it comes pre-equipped with like a red dot sight. Like what's the downside to the royalty? I can't tell. I'm not level 36. Actually, I could probably tell if I go to a private match. I can probably mess around with it there. But 7 more. Come on. Come on. Enlightened EXO. One of the coolest looking EXOs in the game, in my opinion. Attack 19 roundhouse. Great variant. Increases both your range as well as your fire rate, which is the two things you're really lacking when you're using Attack 19. So it's a good variant, but I already have it. I don't want it though. I would grab. Look at the. You're giving me a royalty mods. Quit giving me royalties. They keep giving me more and more royalties. We got another isolated for the SAC 3. We have so many royalties. So many. I would gladly trade all of them for an STG. Just one STG. Thermal EXO. The banger. Why? It's Sentinel Medic Boots. I already have the full set. I've had the full set for ages. Another royalty EXO. That's only like the 30th one. They got the Bolt 27 Inferno, which is a great gun. Don't get me wrong, but I have it already. I'm not going to get an STG today. I'm not going to get an STG. The Musketeer, that looks pretty cool. It increases your range, lose some mobility. That's probably the best variant I've gotten so far, so I'll definitely be rocking that. Another Reckless for the ASM1. We apparently have the whole KBA Assassin set now. Oh, come on. Come on. This is one STG. I don't care what kind. Paramilitary EXO. Why? Why? The hammer. +1 damage minus to your magazine size could be good, but still. Oh, why? 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 The Scout EXO, the Operator EXO, and the Scout for the KF5. I'm completely out. I'm not buying anymore. You win this round. You win this round, Sledgehammer Games. I hate this. I actually really hate this. I wish I had the STG. I do have the SBO. That'll be fun. It will be fun trying out that along with, of course, the Blunderbuss shotgun. But come on, man. No STG at all. Like, how are they gonna do that? But let's go here to the armory, because the armory, oh no, not the friends list. Whoops, I'm trying to sort, and apparently I'm used to pressing Y to sort from the Xbox 360, but apparently you sort with this back button here. So let's go by rarity and just check out a lot of this stuff. So I guess the royalties are all gonna just show up as normal elites, but look at all the freaking elites that we end up getting. Let's actually just sort this by type. No, that's like assault rifle. Is there a way just to sort? I just want to kind of sort by royalty, but I guess I can't really do that. So I guess we'll just have to actually go ahead and count the royalties. So we still do have the legendary pieces. So we got the Amelie royalty, that's 1. ASM1 royalty, that is 2. We have the Bulldog royalty, that's 3. And nothing there, nothing there. The IMR royalty, that is 4. HBRA 3 royalty, that is 5. There is, wow, we have the Maz 6, the M1 Iron 7. I'm hoping I'm not passing any of these. NA45 8. That'd be cool if I had the MP11 one. Is there an MP11 royalty? I don't know if there is. I'm not going to count the Exos and the boosts. Pytech royalty, that is 9. Royalty on the SAC 3, that is 10. And that might be it. That might be it for me in terms of royalties. I probably passed 1 or 2, but yeah, we do have a bunch of royalties. We got a lot of really cool gear today, but not the one thing that I came here for. I came here for one thing and one thing only, and that was the STG, the World at War, the STG 44. Why they gotta do me like that? Why they gotta do me like that? But while we're here in a private match, I can actually go ahead and go to my shotguns. We'll go down here to the Bulldog. Oh, you're still not gonna let me use these, even though I'm in a private match? Really? I thought you could use these in a private match, but now I get to see the royalty, but What is the downside to it? I wish I could tell. I can't tell what the downside to it would be. You're getting some accuracy. You're getting some handling. Where are you losing? There's got to be a downside, right? Everything is a downside. There's no just positives out there, right? There's always at least one downside. So I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be today's video. Of course, I'm going to need some time to go ahead and actually run around with my new weapons. The new weapons being, of course, the Blunderbuss along with the SVO sniper rifle. I'm going to be playing with them. The SVO, it looks like it's a lot more powerful than its Dragunov counterparts. It looks like, of course, these numbers they don't always mean anything, but you look at the fact it does 15 damage, right? And that's the same as the Morse, right? It's got even more range than the Morse, apparently, and a better fire rate than the Morse, apparently, and apparently even more accuracy, but its handling is just atrocious, and mobility, of course, is the same, and it kicks like a mule, as I'm sure you guys see here. It kicks like a mule. Like, if you're a hard scoper, check this thing out. One, I don't like the scope very much, but if you hard scope this thing, kicks like a mule. Like, it just goes straight up in the air. Like, if you're a quick scope, and then when you come back out, it just kicks so much as you're coming back out. Like, the gun like just jumps up to the top of your screen. It's actually really weird. And I gotta admit, the scope feels weird on it compared to like the standard scope that you have for the Moors. I'm not a giant fan. How is that not hitting that? Apparently I was missing, but regardless, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a rating. Give us a thumbs up here. I spent a ton of money putting together this video just to get the things I didn't want to get. I didn't care. Like, all the rest of it's all cool. Like, I got some cool stuff, sure. But what I really wanted, I said at the very beginning of the video, what I really, really wanted was that freaking STG, and we didn't get it. They mocked me. They mocked me over there at Sledgehammer, and this thing looks pretty cool. I like the chrome here at the end of our little trumpet. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a rating. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.